Hey guys, so today I have a treat for you. This is called an instrument petting zoo. As you can see, I am back in my classroom. I've missed it so much. I miss having you guys in here especially. But I went through and I found a lot of the instruments that I have in my classroom that I use during class. They are already percussion instruments, so I thought what a great way to kind of explore what's in here. So I just have a few to show off to you today. So my first one is what's called a hand drum. It looks like a regular drum, and it's called a hand drum because I play it with my hand. And I take my fingertips and I tap right on the edge here and I go. So that's a hand drum. And you can tell that is a non-pitched percussion instrument. It doesn't have a particular note. We can't really sing do, re, mi with it. Nice. And then here I have, these instruments are called a guiro. So these ridges here, all guiros have ridges, and as you can see, mine is in the shape of an alligator. These make me so happy because they're gator guiros. That just makes me happy. So I just take my stick and I go, and I scrape the gator's back. And that's another unpitched percussion instrument. I also have here, these are usually in the shape of a block, but this is a wood block, and so it's hollow on the inside. There's a solid bit in the middle that I hold, and then you can see these cracks here, and it makes kind of just a loud tapping sound, really. And that's another unpitched percussion. This guy I had never seen before coming into my classroom before. This is called a vibraslap. Some of us have played these before, some of us haven't. But it's a weirdly shaped little thing. This kind of rattles in here, you can hear it, and then this is a weight, so I can hold it here, and then I smack this with the bottom of my hand, it rattles. It's pretty loud, but they are super fun. You can hit the ball of it too. Any way to make that rattle on the inside. There we go. And of course that's another unpitched percussion. And then I have here, these are my bells. And bells are considered unpitched percussion when they're like this. They don't really have a particular note that they're meant to sound. And they can come in all shapes and sizes. This is technically an egg shaker. However, mine is not in the shape of an egg. Looks like this. Mine's an apple. But it's filled with rice or beads. And they're just kind of meant to be held in your hand. Like I said, usually they're in the shape of like a plastic egg, but this works too. I like my apple. And then I have a maraca. Maraca and egg shaker are pretty similar. They can make different noises. The big difference is that a maraca has a handle, and it's usually a little bigger and has a little bit lower of a sound. So you can hear this one's high, and this one's kind of low. You can hear the difference. And then, of course, I have one of my favorite classroom tools. These are my rhythm sticks, and so I just tap them together. And they just kind of make a nice tapping sound. Really easy to keep the beat with. Then I have here, these are kind of my mini cymbals. And so they're about the size of my hand. And I can just tap them together to create a nice clanging sound. That's a quiet one. Let me see if I can do it a little louder. Woo, way loud. And they ring, but they're still non-pitched. We can't really find do in there. And then I have one of my classic favorites. This is my tambourine. Mine's a little dented, and it's got seen some better days. But it's another unpitched percussion. I grab kind of the gap that's right here with my right hand, and then I take the flat of my left hand, and I just tap. And I get a nice sound. And then I have one of my absolute favorites. This is a rain stick. So if I tilt it one way, not that way. It sounds like rain pouring. And rain sticks come in all different sizes. I've seen rain sticks that are as tall as me, and the taller the rain stick, the longer it will make that sound. So that's a short rain stick, it makes a short sound, and it's unpitched. So some of my pitched percussion instruments are our classic, our favorite, our boom whackers. Our boom whackers are percussion instruments. We make sound by hitting them. But they're pitched, meaning that each boom whacker creates a different pitch. So like if this is do, this one is re. So you can hear do, 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 re, re, re. They're They're two different notes. They're pitched percussion. Then I have this guy. This is called a steel pan, and you can see the notes are marked in here. And it's not in the best shape, but if I tap it, you can hear the different pitches. So it is a pitch percussion instrument. If you've ever seen steel drums, that's essentially what a steel pan is. And of course, last but not least, I have the glockenspiel. So my glockenspiel is a pitched percussion instrument. Mine is set up exactly like a piano, and I make sound by hitting it. That's why it's percussion. But it plays different notes, so it's pitched. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little instrument petting zoo from my room. I miss you all very much. I cannot wait until we are back in this room making music together. Have a great day.